All right, Chiefs traveling to Las Vegas to face the Raiders. Raiders 9.5-point home dogs out.
I can't wait for this one.
41.5 points is the over-under. No AOC. He goes on IR with a thumb injury. Patrick Mahomes, though, against the AFC West on the road is 18-1 in his career. 5-0 at Allegiant Stadium in his career. Not a lot of tick marks going the Raiders' way, unfortunately. They only get the receivers tick mark. Everything else, Chiefs just overmatched. They got the quarterback. They got the head coach. They got momentum, if that's a thing. I don't know. There's just not a lot of reasons to like the Raiders in this one, unfortunately. So go off, Kyle. What are you going to say?
Right now, I'm looking at the Chiefs in the top left, and my brain is not computing it. Is it I before E except after C? So would it be CHIEFS? I never know. You know what? First time I signed with the Chiefs, I was writing like Kyle Long, Kansas City Chiefs at the top of my notes, and I couldn't spell Chiefs.
So it's not directly after the C.
But somewhere after the C?
But no, so it's I before E except after C.
Yeah.
So that's not an after C, that's an after an H.
Thank you.
It's an IE.
So now that we got that out of the way, by the way, this is the way my brain works. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. So this offseason, we saw the Raiders during their offseason program do, these social media groups. They try to one-up each other, outdo each other, to try to embarrass some of the other teams. There's a lot of groups that do it really well. The Chargers are great at social media. A few of these teams around the league really good at it. The Raiders tried to do it. You know what they did? They put a Patrick Mahomes themed Kermit doll toy at the sideline of their practice facility, and they were all like talking shit to it this offseason and making fun of its voice.
It's poke the grizzly bear.
Why? What are you doing? You got to go play the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs this week, who definitely saw the video. Patrick Mahomes 100% saw it. He was pissed. He may have laughed it off. Yuck, 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 yuck. Patrick does the thing. Everybody's going to talk shit about the best, right? These guys don't like that stuff at all. Okay. I expect this team, who got beat by the Raiders last year, to go and embarrass the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's not just we're going to beat up on our divisional rivalry. We want to show you how much more dominant we are than you. And we know that we've got some issues on the offensive side of the ball, but I expect them to score a ton of points. I expect Andy Reid, like Dan Campbell, going down to Mike McCarthyville in Dallas to pour it on this team. I really do. I expect the trick plays in the red area, the goal line trick plays, I expect it all to be in this week. This is where you try your stuff against the Las Vegas Raiders. Give me the Chiefs in this one. Man, oh man. And DeAndre Hopkins, how much of him are we going to see? Is he even available to play this week?
He actually came over with a hamstring that he was hampering, so may not be completely up to speed.
Not the Devontae Adams hamstring?
Maybe like an Amari Cooper sort of.
Not the Devontae hamstring, though.
Not the Devontae.
Which looks
the magic hamstring. Honestly, I get all of that. I kind of like the Raiders, though.
I know
9.5 points is a ton, is why.
You woke up and you ate your crack pipe this morning.
Their defense can match up, I think, well with this Kansas City Chiefs offense. Just like, look at the Kansas City Chiefs offense over the course of the past handful of weeks. Like, it's just one DeAndre Hopkins does not this offense fix, is my thing.
You're right.
So I think it'll be lower scoring.
Chiefs are going to suffocate the offense. They're going to have more than enough possessions.
Like, the Chiefs
to score
could dominate
35 points
and win by 8. Is what my thing. They could truly like own this game and still come away and not cover the spread. I
just want to see this Chiefs team embarrass this Raiders group. I want to find out who was in those videos. I want to get on their heads. If I was on that team, I would have done my research. I would find out who these guys are. I'd be like, we got to get them. And I'm going to show Patrick. I'm going to bring some of their hair back. I used to come back to the huddle with some dreadlocks or something, and I'd be like, look what I got. You know what I mean? Like, this is 56s.
Every time guys had dreads hanging out the back, like truly like grabbable.
Yeah.
I was like,
I accidentally grabbed them sometimes, but once I grabbed onto something, I wasn't letting go. So it was usually coming with me. I have brought dreads back to the huddle and been like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're playing a dangerous game once you have it hanging out your helmet.
That's why I shaved my head. You can't grab it, okay?
You get the beard.